Hi! Welcome to Toad Wars Sunday night. I am Carrie, that's Jared, and I'm still sharing on Facebook. Still sharing the show.
Sorry we're late. I had a couple snafus, last second snafus.
Darn it. It still says,
Yeah,
but it said okay here.
yeah, it's weird.
well.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had a few snafus that came up at the last second. One was the thumbnail. I forgot to change the thumbnail, so yeah. With YouTube, they have this new thing where you can reuse the old settings, which is great. So I don't have to I don't have to go and do all this other stuff. But I forget that you got to upload a new thumbnail, otherwise it uses the old one.
Right.
And that's
not good. We're going to talk about Mike Portnoy again?
Apparently, big news. Just in case you missed it, he's back with Dream Theater.
We had big news.
We do?
Yeah, we ate the most delicious mussels
It
for
was
dinner
good.
tonight. Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, the steaks that we were going to cook didn't quite get up to room temperature, so we really quick sauteed some mussels and some garlic and okay, so I call it a butt recipe when it's like, what do I have in my refrigerator cabinet?
Pull it out of your butt.
Yeah, it's a butt recipe. Just kind of threw it together. So, just took some butter and coconut oil and fried up some garlic. Didn't have any onions, just the garlic. And then put the mussels in just for a little bit with some salt and pepper. And then at the end, drizzled Frank's Red Hot and lemon juice on it.
They were so good.
Seriously.
Yeah, you got to try it.
The Frank's and the lemon juice, like, just gave it this delicious kick.
Yep.
Like, zingy kick. And
yeah, I bought a bunch, so we're probably going to eat some more afterwards. If we got room, because those steaks are, like, ginormous.
Yeah. Tony says, mussels of pork butt. Yeah. True.
Yeah, they were good,
That'll be tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow's pork butt.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let me jump in here. Ben Burnett says, once again, we talk about Mike Portnoy. He must be really good. Right, to get on the show twice. Monkey Wrench, Tropic Thunder with Jack Black. The Portnoys, they're a really special family.
That was a great movie, by the way. I never get sick of that.
I didn't watch that, did I?
Well, we watched part of it, and you were like,
the beginning,
this
I was
isn't
like,
for me.
No.
I love that movie. It's so good. It's a dude flick.
It is a dude flick, yeah.
Yeah, there's no romance in it at all. It's just a bunch
Everybody needs a little bit of romance.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of guys acting like idiots. It's how guys act when women aren't around. That's why you didn't like it. Because when women come around, we clean it up. But when it's like a peek into what dudes are like.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you guys aren't around.
That's told.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, as soon as you ladies leave, man, we start acting like idiots.
Oh boy.
If you only
I'd like
knew.
to know what you guys think about that. Is that how really? Is that just him, or is that you guys too?
Come on, guys, tell the truth. It's not like she's gonna come egg your house.
Right.
You know.
Martin Hensley is here. He said
What's
he
up?
loved your video of night terrors.
Oh, thank
and
you.
Carrie too. Thank you.
If it wasn't for her, that video would have just been dumbass me playing my guitar.
Stop.
So.
Dumbass you is always enough.
Well, I don't know about. Thank you. You're too kind. It's the muscles talking.
Yeah.
That meal was so good, I could probably get away with anything right now. Yeah. So. But yeah, she really made that video awesome, and you worked hard. I think you worked harder on that video than I did.
I think
you did.
Trying to put the clothes together. And,
Yep.
It was fun though. I was happy to be involved.
Yeah. But I will say I had way more hairspray than you.
You did.
Yeah, it was.
Because I had a hood on.
Yeah, I think I killed the ozone layer in Waterford that night.
Paul Bullock, again, super cool video.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Let's see. Vince Salutari. Hey.
What's up, Vince?
He says, Jared, just wanted to say thank you and congratulations for the excellent album release. I can't get enough of it, and I highly recommend everyone go grab it. Thank you.
Dude, thank you so much. You know, I really appreciate everybody that's purchased it. I really do. It means a lot, you know, and Vince, you know, you've been very supportive as well, and I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, you know. It's crazy, like when you release something. This is, and I discussed this in tomorrow's Riffs and Responses, which is finally done, by the way. It'll be up tomorrow, but I don't want to steal my own thunder. But I talk about that in the video. So thank you guys.
Hey, we match.
Yeah, we do. We're matchy tonight.
Did not
we
plan that.
did not plan it. The planets aligned. They
It's
sure
the
did.
Army Green Night.
Exactly.
Let's see. Steve-O is here. Happy Sunday. Hi,
What's up?
Anna, as well.
What's up? Hi, Steve-O. Hi, Anna.
Flux says, go Carrie and Jarrod. Night Terrors video rules. Nice work.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Flux. Appreciate that very much.
Let's see. Martin Hensley says, I have some big news. Oh, what's your big news, Martin?
Please share, sir.
Share it, and when I get down there, I'll read it.
Yes.
Jim Simmons, where can I find Jarrod's Night Terrors video? On our YouTube?
Right on the channel.
Yep.
Yep, it's in one of the, just click on the channel and then scroll down, you'll see it. Or you can just type Tone Wars Night Terrors. I think that'll probably do it as well. But yeah, thank you.
Let's see. Tyler James, what's up, everybody? I loved the Night Terrors video. I didn't get a chance to scoop the album up yet, but I'm definitely going to.
Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, the album was, I discussed that in tomorrow's video as well, but that was, yeah, it was a long time coming, and it took longer than we thought, but I think it came out so good that it was worth it. I mean, it really came out good.
Especially the last song.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but the last song's the best song on the whole album.
It really is. Yeah. It's my favorite.
Favorite, best song.
Yeah.
Perfect ending to the album.
And I can't think of why it's so good, but I mean...
Everybody buy the album and immediately listen to the last song.
Yeah, first. Listen to that first. But the thing is, though, is if they do, the rest of the album's just going to suck in comparison.
Yeah.
So it depends. You know, if you want the crescendo experience, start out with the crappy first one and end on a nice high note.
Let's see. Tony Krosick, happy Sunday, everyone. Hope everybody
Tony.
had a great week.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you.
Gravel Rocks is here.
What's up, Steve?
Ronnie K says, Night Terrors video is wicked, totally awesome.
Thank you.
Martin, there were another good video to Mick Mars. There were... I'm not sure what you meant there. Something about Mick Mars.
Oh,
there
I know Mick Mars just uploaded something, or he's got a new song or something, so maybe he's got a video out too. I'll have to check that out.
Chris Nash, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Gravel Rocks, Jarrod, you're making a lot more money on your albums. Tom Petty said back in the day he only made 2 pennies for each album sold. Oh, like his cut of it or something?
Yeah,
like
yeah, back in the day, yeah, before they did better record deals and stuff. But yeah, I discussed that stuff in tomorrow's video too. So there's a lot of stuff that tomorrow's video, you guys, I think you guys are gonna like it. That was a 46-minute shoot, and I edited it down to like 30 minutes. But pretty, you know, I got some stuff I'm doing now in the Riffs and Responses. I'm kind of adding some features in there for you guys. So can't wait to release that.
Chris Nash says Night Terrors video is awesome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Azael says, hey there, have you demoed the Mesa Triple Crown 100 watt?
Yes, I have, in fact, and I remember it being pretty freaking cool. I'll have to get my hands on one again and get a refresher on that, but I remember thinking it was a pretty cool amp. Yeah.
Tony says, it's a global thing, Carrie, men's clan adventures. So he was agreeing with you.
Exactly. Yeah, man, as soon as the women leave, we all just turn into huge dorks, you know.
Flux says albums always take longer than expected to produce. Nature of the beast.
Yeah, they do. But it was worth it. I mean, we split so many hairs on that album. I mean, there's so many, you know, last minute changes and everything, but you know, it was worth it. And I discuss all that tomorrow too. And it's just, I was glad that TJ was patient with me and you know, pretty much just, I could probably figure that out and put it on as a bonus track.
That's funny.
That would be funny. Watch, that's like the big hit. Everyone else, like, that would be it too, you know?
All right, here's Martin's big news. I have some good news. I am in remission. No more cancer. I want to thank everybody who supported me, and I am truly grateful. Oh,
Dude!
praise God. That's wonderful.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Yeah.
That's freaking great. Congratulations, man. Seriously, that is awesome.
Thanks for sharing with us, too.
Yeah,
That's
thank you.
what one of the reasons that we hoped this Tone Wars would take off, to have a community where we can celebrate and pull together and support each other in a great environment. Yeah.
That's
awesome. Wonderful.
Dude, awesome. Email me. Please email me. I want to catch up with you on some things. So, yeah, dude, that's great. Thanks for sharing that. And again, congratulations.
Braxel is here.
Hey, what's up, Braxel?
Paul Smith is here.
Paul. What's up, Paul?
Braxel says, Jarrod, I guess those Fortin Evil Pumpkins sold fast on the 31st. I take it you want one?
They were gone in like a day, I think, or something. In fact, gosh, it's funny. Like, my answer to everything tonight is I discussed that in tomorrow's video, but that's another thing. But it's fine. A friend of mine, Jason, actually has one on the way. So he's like, he messaged me, he texted me like his picture of his receipt. And I was like, no way, dude, you ordered that? He's like, yeah, it's coming, man. And he goes, you want to do an unboxing and a first impressions? I'm like, does a bear shit in the woods? Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. So,
did you see him look at me?
Yeah, so we're definitely going to do that. You know, I can't wait. So,
jeez. Oh, let's see. Tony, we need to have TJ on a Sunday show again. We can also thank him for the album.
Yeah, I will have him on. He's been super busy with work. He's working like major hours right now. But yeah, I got to call him anyways because we got a couple things we got to do with the backing tracks yet. So I just figured I'd give him a break because it was like every day back and forth, emails, phone calls, text messages. So he's probably sick of me right now, so I'll just give him a break for
Well, that's what the money's for.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Gutterman 54. Hey, dudes. CS. Evening,
Hey.
all. Hi, how are you? Oh,
What's happening? We throw our bottles around down here.
well, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Azale, Jarrod, have you played other Mesa JP2C Plus heads and noticed any difference from yours? I don't think they're all created equal. Equal.
I haven't. I've only played the one that I own. So I really couldn't tell you. I'd have to shoot them out because I know they changed the transformers at a certain time. I don't remember when that happened, but I think it was post Gibson. So, but I'm not sure. I'd have to shoot them out and find one that's post Gibson and do that.
Yeah. Do you know what Martin's favorite song is? Does he have like, Martin, what's your favorite song?
Oh, I thought it was like a guessing game. Oh,
No.
I have no idea.
Of Jarrod's, not like your favorite song of all time, but what's your favorite song? See if we can play a congratulations dedicated to Martin.
Oh, great. So it'll be something I haven't practiced in a while, so I'll give you like this crappy version. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Here's a pile of crap.
Enjoy. Hope you like that. It's
No, it'll be good.
like a bad birthday cake.
Chris Nash, what beverages are you two enjoying tonight? He has some Simply Spiked lemonade going on.
Nice. We are really digging Cater, Kater, Wingman. And it's a non-alcoholic sparkling water, and it has electrolytes in it. Mm-hmm. And the flavor, even on the plain ones, like this one's grapefruit, but even on the plain ones, they taste amazing. And I hate sparkling water typically because it tastes like melted candles. But these are insane. They're so freaking good. And they actually ship anywhere. So you can go to their website, Kater Wingman.
Cater Wingman.
Cater Wingman, and then order them, and they'll ship them to you for free.
Well, if you're in Michigan.
Oh, if you're in Michigan. Okay.
I think there's some shipping if you're out.
Okay. But yeah, they're really good, and man, we went on a spree of like trying all these different.
Sparkling waters, right?
Oh my God,
we were
like
trying to get off sugar. And
yeah,
and everything.
So we're trying all this stuff, and most of it tasted like just
The bubblies, we tried several
Ugh.
flavor of the bubblies, and I mean those
candle wax.
yeah, candles tasted like fragrance candles.
Disgusting.
And
you
it
know?
was soup. That one bothered me above all of the rest. It was super bubbly, like
Yeah.
carbonated.
Yeah.
I was super burpy after. These are
Yeah.
like the perfect.
The perfect amount of everything.
They don't make me too burpy, and
I actually look forward to drinking these. I mean, they're good. So, like, I'll drink these and not feel like, well, that's all I got, or, well, at least it's not sugary, but
Yeah.
they're actually really good. So, that's what we're drinking. Anyways, that's the...
Chris says, I
scenic
hate
route.
sparkling waters. They taste like melted candles. Yeah, yes, exactly. But these don't.
These don't.
They really don't. They're
Trust me.
super good. And they're
picky.
bottled right here in Royal Oak, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
And we find them in like gourmet markets. I haven't
Yeah.
I haven't seen them at like our local grocery store, but like gourmet markets
Like
have
Alex's.
them. Yep.
Yeah,
But
she's the one
also-
that discovered them.
And it was just on
It's on a whim.
a whim.
She's like, let's
well,
try those. I'm like, all right, let's give it a shot.
let's
Everything
pay
else tastes like
$10
crap.
for a
Yeah.
6-pack water.
Yeah, and then we took them home. We were like, dude,
Yeah.
these are good. Like, all right. They're actually for like, well, you can drink them whenever you want, but they're like a wingman for when you're drinking. So like for every drink that you have one of these, and they give you electrolytes and they keep you hydrated, and you don't have to worry about hangovers. That's basically what they're for.
Yeah.
But
Martin Hensley's favorite song is Night Terrors.
oh, cool. I could probably not screw that one up so bad tonight. I can't wait to get the new backing tracks because they sound so much better.
Spraxel Jarrod, are you going to capture the evil pumpkin?
That's up to Jason. So I'll have to ask Jason if he's feeling generous that day,
Game.
he'll probably let me do it. But I'll see if I can get him to let me do it. He didn't want me to profile his Meshuggah, which I'm glad at the time because that amp there was something wrong with it. We found out afterwards, so I'm doing a follow-up video on that. He had to send it in for repair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because this is after.
So you might actually like it then.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, because afterwards we were like, I was like, I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I said, but it's 50 watts and I had the volume all the way up. That thing should have blew my head off. He's like, yeah, it's weird. So he took it home and he said it was loud as hell at his house. He's like, maybe there's something on your pedal board. I'm like, nope. Everything here works fine. And all of a sudden his volume cut in half.
Uh-oh.
And then he punched it and then it went back up. But he's like, oh, something's wrong with it.
Yeah.
So he sent it in, got all new caps, and there was a loose ground wire. That amp was like literally 3 weeks old. $4,000.
Wow.
custom.
Where was it made?
I don't know. I don't know where those are made. But anyways, yeah. So he had to send it in for service, and they fixed it, and now he said it works perfect. So we're gonna do another video.
CS looks like the Kikkoman teriyaki sauce bottles.
Oh, it does.
Kind of, yeah.
It does. You're right. Yeah, we're drinking some teriyaki sauce,
Oh, Tony says amps will sound slightly different from one same amp to another, especially when different branded tubes are used. Also, bias changes make a tonal difference.
Yeah, it's true. And I remember John Petrucci played a bunch when he was picking out the one he wanted, and he had 5 that he was choosing from, and he was like, this is the one, and he picked one that just had the mojo he was looking for. So even he says that too. So yep, it's true.
Jeff Hirschberg says, hope you both are doing well tonight. Jarrod, where do you have the resonance knob set on the Stealth 100 blue and red channels? I find it odd that it's on the back of the head.
Yeah. Hey Jeff, how you doing? It's in the back, so it's like hard for me to remember. I think it's around 1 or 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's not super high, but I went just past noon a little bit with it. So, but yeah, I think that's where it's at.
Gus. Hey, Gus.
What's up, Gus?
Hello, everyone. Just got here having a bush and trying to pick out a .60 gauge nut file, 98 Warlock Platinum.
Warlock Platinum. Trying to pick out a 60 gauge nut. Oh, for Yeah, for the nut. Okay, yeah, putting it together.
Sorry, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Usually I can like pick through it and make it make sense, but I'm like, I don't know what he's talking about.
What's going on? And you know what? I have to give you credit because whenever I do the riffs and responses, I'm reading people's comments.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people just don't type things properly. So I'm like literally going, how do I make that make sense? So I'll literally paraphrase people's comments. Because I'm just like at the point where I'm like, none of this makes any sense to me. I think you're saying this.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess. So yeah, it's so weird. And I'll always default to, how did you get to be a world-class, amazing musician? That's what I'll default to. So many people ask me that now.
Drexel wants to know how much was the evil pumpkin.
I think they're over $4,000. Yeah, they're not cheap. Mike Fortin's smart because he makes only small batches of things and they sell out immediately. And then he'll, I mean, that batch made him $200,000. That's what he, grossed off of that. So that's pretty good payday,
Steve Shaheen is here. He said they got some Wingman and it's pretty damn good.
Oh, cool.
You guys found it then.
Yeah, what's up, Steve? Good to see you, man. We got to do a live stream together soon. Steve's got an album out. So we're going to celebrate our albums together and do a live stream soon. So can't wait. And you guys are in for a treat because I heard Steve's and it's freaking stupid good. It's really, really good. So I better practice my butt off before he comes over. You guys are really in for it. It's going to sound killer, man.
Gravel Rock says November 7th. Did you hear any more info on the MT100?
I haven't heard anything more. I talked to Marty about 2 weeks ago about it. So still waiting to see when they hit, but I think they're coming mid-month. I think that's what, if my memory serves, that's when they're coming. I could be wrong, but that's what I heard.
Tech Forge. Hey, man. He says, hi, Tone Warriors.
What's going on?
Just dropping in to congratulate Jarrod and Carrie on the awesome work with Night Terrors video and mixology album as a whole. Sorry, I gotta run. Damn work.
Thank you. Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a couple weeks. Good to see you here. Thanks for dropping in, man. Appreciate that.
Did you want to do Night Terrors for Martin?
Let me do a warm-up song real quick first because you know I always say I didn't warm up. I literally did not warm up tonight.
We'll have to do like an official dedication to Martin when you're ready to do Night Terrors.
So I just don't want to do a crappy job. So let me do a warm-up song. So tonight I'm playing the Red 7 captures off of my Ultimate Brutal preset pack for the Tonex, and it's been a while since I've played these, so I kind of wanted to revisit them. And yeah, these sound pretty freaking good. So let me just do a couple riffs. So for the rhythm channel, I'm doing the Red 7 channel 1 hot mode capture, and for the leads, I'm doing the channel 2 on the Red 7 Leviathan. So yeah, bear with me 1 second here, guys. Got to make this all official and stuff.
We have to make it official.
Okay.
And
Oh, I thought you were doing
no,
it.
I thought
Okay,
you were
so,
doing it.
okay, so we are going to dedicate Night Terrors right now to Martin
This
Hensley
one, yes.
for beating cancer and being in remission and being awesome.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't have anything prepared as far as words go, but
I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
we
she's
said
like-
we were going to make it official.
Yeah, and I'm
Pause
like-
it right now.
oh, okay. Wait. Alrighty then.
And by the way, Scott Vollmer, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thanks, Scott. Good to see you, man.
Yes, he says he did not fall off the face of the earth.
Yeah, good to see you, man. I know how it goes.
But Martin Hensley, this one's for you.
And I hope I play it well. So, here we go. There we go.
There you go.
All right. There you go,
Good
sir.
job.
Thank you. There you go, sir. Again, congrats. That's awesome. That is so awesome. I can't say how happy I am for you, man. That is awesome. That's why I always say every day's a gift. I really do, because it really is, man.
Sometimes he says life is but a dream.
Sometimes I do. But it's the same thing. It really means the same thing. guys
sometimes
know.
He looks at me and says, "What do I always say?"
And she says, "You're a dummy." That's what.
Braxel, you know that new Beatles song was awesome. I wonder if you guys liked it. What was the new Beatles song?
You know, I haven't heard it yet, but I've heard about it. Let me adjust something here. I think. Okay. Volume seemed a little low on the lead channel. Oh well. Yeah, I haven't heard it yet. Interesting that there's a new Beatles song, and there's only what, 2 Beatles left. So yeah, interesting. But I want to check. Somebody said something on Facebook about it the other day. They're like, "I hate the new Beatles song." I'm like, I didn't know there was one.
Tyler James, this might be a dumb question, but what file type does the album come as when I purchase it?
Oh, it's actually a very good question. So there's 2 downloads. One.
Make sure you have room on your phone too.
Yeah, yeah.
And to delete a bunch of stuff.
So the first download is MP3s, but in the text in the download, you'll see that there's a link to the WAV files as well. So check that link out in the download. It's in there. You'll see it, and you can go to my. It's a Google Drive, thingy, and you can download the WAV files as well. So you get both. And the reason for that is that's one of the things that I was going crazy about on launch day. Was my website wouldn't take it, and I had to call my web guy, and he's like, "Oh, it only takes 300 megabytes, and you're at 356." I'm like, "Oh, really?" Like, jeez. He's like, "Yeah, you got to do MP3s and then put a link into your WAV." I'm like, man, figures,
Fox says, I've got to ask, anyone else watching the Musician's Mansion series on Jarrod Dines? I love it. Best web series since The Guild. I'm on episode 5.
I also talk about that in tomorrow's video.
But I didn't talk about it in tomorrow's video.
So you can go ahead and shoot your shot.
I think it's a great idea. I really, really do. What an awesome idea to take these, not random, but they're random, musicians, and glump them all together and have them write music. Seriously.
Great concept.
Great concept.
Great concept.
Executed kind of poorly. That was just my opinion. Totally my opinion, but I'm also not, a crazy, what am I? I'm not.
You're not a super
like that.
crazy metalhead, genty, screamo band person. So for you,
I like heavy music, but I don't like the chaos.
Well, I guess, and maybe not poorly executed, but maybe you, in your opinion, they could have picked better singers that were more to your taste, right?
Yeah, this is totally my opinion. I do not like death metal. I don't like screaming, screamo, growling, Cookie Monster. None of it.
Yeah. As soon as they start doing that, she's out. And these guys on the, I can't remember the name of the band. Was it Grasshopper or whatever?
No, it was Greystone, where there were
Greystone.
of them.
Okay. Yeah, they did this thing where they were both just. It was almost like 2 people just shouting over each other.
You couldn't even tell if the music was great.
Yeah,
underneath.
It was kind of chaotic.
Chaos,
Yeah, it just sounded like a big mess. And I'm not used to that because I don't listen to it either. But I totally get the whole genre, and I understand what they're doing and why they're doing it. It's not for me, but I thought the other band sounded better.
If I was in a band with a singer like that, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
If somebody started hollering and screaming, you can't tell what anybody's doing.
Yes.
Like,
it was
why
just
would
chaos.
I want to be a guitar player in that band?
Well, you had 2 people doing it too, so it was just like 2 demons fighting over a soul. It's what it was. And honestly, they would probably consider that a compliment. So
probably, yeah. I'm too old for that stuff. I'm just like, whatever. Not my cup of tea at all. So, and I didn't really care to watch any more episodes. He told me about them and said it kind of just got muddied. It wasn't really about writing the music. It ended up to be, what? eating bugs or
No,
nasty
it was
food or
yeah, it was
something.
it kind of deviated from the music after episode 2. And it kind of went into other things. But the thing is people that are familiar with Jarrod Dines, he's kind of a goofball and
That's
does
his
a lot
thing.
of crazy stuff. So I haven't watched enough of his videos to know, but usually his stuff is music oriented. But he is kind of a goofball, and I don't mean that as a slight to him. He's a funny guy, you know, and stuff. But so I basically in tomorrow's video I shared my thoughts about it. I do love it. I thought it was entertaining. I watched every episode. In fact, I binged it because I was on my way home from work washing trucks, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, it's on tonight. So I watched episode 1 while I'm driving home, and then by the time I got halfway home, episode 2 started, and then I got home and I literally took my TV that I used to use in my garage and I put it in my bedroom, and then I just crashed and watched the rest of it in bed, you know, and I was like, it was cool. It was entertaining. I definitely wanted to watch
I
the
was
next
totally
episode.
entertained up until the
You don't
third
like
band.
the singing, yeah.
Yeah, the third band performed on the first episode. But
I think you should watch the rest of the series though, because
Yeah.
there's some stuff in there that's pretty cool.
I thought
Yeah.
you said I wouldn't like it though.
Well, the yucky food parts you probably wouldn't, but
Well, that's
yeah.
not offensive though.
yeah. I mean, just watch it. I think you might like it. There's some zany stuff.
I really would love it though if they would like be serious and continue on with what they
Yeah.
did in the first episode. Like that would be I would sign up for something like that,
Exactly.
you know?
That's the thing with me, and I'm trying not to steal all my thunder for tomorrow's video, but whatever.
Sorry.
It is what it is. No, it is what it is. So if I was, and here I am armchair quarterbacking the poor guy, you know, he put a bunch of money into it. He did a great job.
Yeah.
Okay, it was great.
Great
I'm glad he
idea.
did it. I love the concept. I think it's one of the coolest things a YouTuber has done on YouTube in forever. I think he did a great freaking job. And the thing is like we all, after we do something for the first time, we all can look back on it and go, oh, I want to change this if I ever did it again. So all credit to him and everybody involved. But this is, if I was in the boardroom with them, like, how do we do next season? I'd be like, let's keep it music oriented.
Yeah.
I mean, the games and the stuff in the yard and the banging into each
I
other.
can see how that would fit in, but not focused on.
Exactly. That's what I was
Yeah.
going to say. It's a secondary thing.
Yeah.
Let's use it as B-roll footage and like departures where it's kind of fun.
Or maybe they
know.
win upgrades to whatever their
Better
equipment
gear.
is.
Ooh.
Better gear.
That's a great
yeah.
idea. Oh, you guys want the
By
top-notch
doing the
gear?
game.
You guys
Yeah.
want the Tonex? You're going to have to battle for it.
Or maybe they can get some delay on their vocals when they
Yeah,
perform
yeah,
if
'cause
they
they're
win.
pretty dry. Yeah, so that's actually a great idea. So like that, but then like the next episode, I like the music video idea, but I would like to see them doing some other stuff, like show how they prep for a show. Because a lot of these guys were touring musicians that were actually really up there in the chain. So it would be nice to see how they warm up, what kind of gear they use, right down to their in-ears, and like, you know, how they travel, like what they travel with. And I would also like to see them like put on a local show where they were.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
And like
yeah.
book it at a venue and then just do the show and show how they advertised for it and got people involved and how they used social media to do that, what gear they used, how they set everything up. And then at the end, they could do a tally of like who brought the most people, you know what I mean? Because when people come in, they sign like who I came to see. So all that kind of stuff, that's the kind of stuff that I think a lot of us musicians would like to glean from and go, oh, I never thought of that one thing they did on social media. I'm going to do that. That's the kind of stuff. And then maybe I don't know. There's a dozen ideas they could have done, and the whole thing at the end with the roast I thought was absolute cringe. It was
Yeah, I
not
didn't
funny.
watch it.
These people are not comedians. Don't ever do that again. It was cringe city. It was a lot of forced laughter and stuff, and you could just tell it was just garbage.
I'm
But
gonna
stuff
skip-
like that, you know.
I'm going to skip over a few comments and I'll come back to them. But Flux wants to know, what did I think of Anthony Vincent's voice, the singer of Grasshopper? I think he's amazing. And I think he had the best male voice for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
sure.
especially when you're comparing him to, the demons, yeah. I thought he had a pretty cool voice. If you watch his videos though, like on his channel, he actually he's a really good singer. He's got some really good stuff. He takes other people's songs and makes them his own, and he does a really good job with it.
I feel like in order for me to answer that question, I need to watch more of his stuff. There's just that little taste of it, like in basically impromptu.
You can't tell.
5 hours. I couldn't tell. I could tell he had nice tone, but I couldn't figure out what style he was going for.
Yeah, what he was all about.
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out.
It was a pretty chaotic situation in that
As
first
it should
episode.
be. They only had till 5 o'clock that day, but
yeah, you didn't get a big chance to really get to know everybody.
Right. I really liked the hook on the second song.
So did I.
I really thought that could have been something that played on the radio.
That was really good.
And I thought she had a great voice. She could have used some effects on her mic, but that wasn't her choice either. So.
Yeah. I thought the sound guy that ran sound for maybe there was good.
I feel like we need to maybe cover this more. Our whole show's ending.
I know. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I don't care. People want to know.
2 opinionated people sitting in the basement.
Yeah, that's what YouTube channels are about. They're just people sharing their opinions. And again, all due respect to everybody that did it. I think it's an amazing, awesome
coming up
concept.
with the song in just a few hours and performing it for sure.
I really think that they did a great job.
I don't think either you or I could do that. You and I need.
No.
We need time to practice.
It takes me 3 weeks to write a freaking solo.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to, with a gun to my head, I could probably do something, but it wouldn't be my best.
Yeah, I would want to have the lyrics right here, like having to recall that.
Yeah.
Stephen Koppelkamp says, I don't mind screaming as an accent on a phrase, but not the whole time. And
same here.
I know Evanescence did that years ago with one of their songs, Wake Me Up, I think it was. And I don't mind it as little accents here and there, but not the whole song.
I think it's a great ingredient, but it shouldn't be the whole recipe.
Yeah.
That's what I always say about that.
Yeah. Flex says, watch Anthony Vincent's one song in 20 different styles video. 10 seconds. I will.
He's good.
Make me do it afterwards.
He's actually really good. Yeah.
All right, let me go back up because I know I skipped over a bunch of stuff. Good question, Flux, by the way. Great.
Yeah.
Martin Hensley is talking to Flux. And I said thank you to Scott Fulmer.
But watch the series. It's actually it's actually worth watching for sure.
Except for that third band.
It all depends on your taste. I think it's interesting enough to watch, and my hope is
the people in my house actually walked around the corner like, "What are you watching? Why?" Turn it off. It's what's the horrible.
Yeah, that Greystone, that was chaos, But anyways, watch it. I think it's very interesting to watch. You get to know how people are. And I think, again, the concept's amazing. So as long as Jarrod, next season, does something that's a little more put together and learns from this season and improves on those things.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got again, the best concept on YouTube right now for musicians. Absolutely. So if he expands on that and improves it, I think it'll be better. And I say that with all due respect.
Absolutely. Just my opinion. Paul Bullock, Jarrod, almost have my hybrid rig ready. Sold the OG 5150 2x12 combo. Picked up a Tonex pedal and several of your capture packs.
Oh, cool, man. Thank you.
Have an orange pedal baby coming tomorrow to drive my cabs, and I can't wait.
Ah, nice, man. That's awesome, and thanks again for buying the capture packs. I really appreciate it. Now, a thing that I would consider is look into KSR, their website, KSR. And they make a PA50, which is a all-tube power amp. It's about this big, and that is a great power amp that will run your cab as well. And it actually has a resonance, presence, and a negative feedback knob on it, so you can really adjust your tone the way you like it. And I believe it's 6L6. And there's two power tubes in it, and it's 50 watts. And these things are absolutely insane. People swear by them. Kyle Rhodes is an amazing amp builder. And he thinks of everything. Like there's a lot of features in there. So I would suggest that as well. And especially if you're not happy with the pedal baby, maybe consider the PA50. I've never played a pedal baby. It might be amazing. I don't know, but I just thought I'd throw that out there for you.
Martin says the Diamond Heretic was a good amp. Gravel
Diamond
Rocks,
Heretic.
can you play along with Learn to Fly?
What?
Can you play along with Learn to Fly? I wonder with the album, can you play along with
Oh, yes. Yes, you can. As soon as the backing tracks are released, you can absolutely do that. We're working on that. We're a little late on those. But again, TJ's, his job's crazy. So he's working on those. And as soon as those are available, I'll have those ready for you guys.
Jeff Hirschberg, just now purchased Mixology. The rest of my evening is set.
Oh, cool.
Thank
Thanks, man. I appreciate that very much. Thank you.
Tyler James says, I have this capture and I have a Mesa cab with a vintage 30. I'm really curious what your settings are on the Tonex. If it's too much to go through, don't worry about it, but I'm just curious how close we are.
You have this capture.
I have a Mesa cab with a vintage 30.
This capture. Oh, hey, what's up, Tyler? The settings on the Tonex, I haven't changed anything. So whatever I captured on it, I haven't turned any knobs. I only turned the bass up a little bit. The bass is at, what is it? 5.7. So that's it. That's all I've turned up on it, and everything else is the same. So whatever the settings are in that capture, that's the only thing I've changed in it, and I think it sounds killer. You know, I might want to add a little bit of resonance. I remember it's been a while since I've played this, so let me see, depth. I think I added a little resonance last time, a little depth, but that's about it. You know, so yeah, that's all I changed. So give that a try and see what you think.
Vince Solitary said you absolutely crushed on that Night Terror solo just now.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's a fun one, man. I always like playing that one. It's got its difficulties, that's for sure. That's one of those 3-week-long writing sessions I had. It took me about 3 weeks to write that solo, I think. Yeah.
Axel really hopes Jason will let you capture the evil pumpkin.
Oh, I hope so too, but he gets a little twitchy about that stuff. He does, because it's a brand new amp, and he gets a little like with the Meshuggah, he's like, it's such a rare amp, and I'm like, hey, I get it, man. I respect his decision, if he doesn't want me to capture it, but I hope he does, because those captures will sell like freaking crazy.
Christopher is here.
What's up, Christopher?
We had dinner out tonight. Olive Garden has me rolling around. What?
Are you watching from the toilet?
He said, and the Night Terrors video was killer.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. It was fun.
Yeah, Olive Garden, huh? Boy, for somebody who...
you had a bar burger, so...
That's true.
Tater tots and
yeah,
a bar burger.
I had a bar burger at a cigar lounge, so I guess I shouldn't really turn my nose up.
Yeah.
We're supposed to keep secrets here.
Oh, sorry.
I had escargot.
Let's see. Martin says, hey, Jarrod, don't try out a diamond amp. You will be disappointed. You have to jump the effects loop to get the amp to sound good.
Ooh, that's not good. I've heard a lot of different things about the diamond amps. Most of it bad. So, yeah. I wouldn't mind trying one just, for my own curiosity.
Flux says, Jarrod, I play guitars. No, that's a big fat no.
Yeah, I'd probably get a bunch of restraining orders out of
Some
going
medication. There's all that thing.
No, I think I would have fun there, but there's some characters that I don't know. Once you get to be a certain age, man, you just don't have a lot of patience for stuff, and nonsense is one of them. And there's a couple guys on the show that were just pretty out there as far as now watching the show. It's entertaining, but it's a nice thing to watch, but you don't want to be there kind of thing. Like some of these guys, man, I don't know, and I'd probably be like, dude, can you calm down a little bit?
I think you'd be like, I vote myself out.
Yeah. I'm going to vote myself off the island. That's not the show. Right. I don't care. I'm out. No, it would probably be an interesting...
What's that one show that we've been watching, the voluntary...
I voluntary... Yeah,
that special ops.
Special ops, yeah.
Yeah, where they have to voluntarily extract or... I don't know.
I'm done. Yeah, turn in your armband. Yeah, it's... I don't know. I would probably have fun, but, you know, I haven't worked with... a group of people in a while as far as being in a band situation, and I got kind of burnt out on that. That's the main reason. I just don't have any patience anymore. Yeah, that's why I just do everything myself. You know, she's the only person I work with now. You know, she's the only one that can put up with me. And she's the only one I can put up with too. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I wouldn't turn down the chance though. Yep, it would be a great opportunity, and who knows? It might be the time of my life. I don't know. The way them guys all talked, it was like the best summer they ever had. So, and it's only like 5 or 6 days, so it's like I think I can keep the green monster inside
Just
for.
Bring some deodorant with you. And
yeah.
Some Febreze and.
Well, when you watch their other channels,
yeah.
You know.
Behind the scenes.
They're behind the scenes. Because there's a couple individuals that are like, yeah, I bet you that guy's pretty stinky. And then the one girl walks by the room where they're practicing, and she walked out, and she goes, it smells like feet and butt in there. She's like, I'm out. I'm like, I knew it. Called that one. Somebody needs some Squatch.
Paul Bullock says, sweet, I'll check that KSR PA50 out if the orange doesn't do it for me. Thanks for the suggestion.
Hey, no problem, man. I'm trying to get Kyle to send me one. He's sending me the Orion this week, and that's their new amp. So I'll be demoing that.
Tony says, I'm looking forward to the new Angle 670 Founders Edition to show up at your place and your responses compared to your Savage.
Me too. Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait for that to come. He said it should be coming anytime. He said he was going to send me shipping information. So, yep. I'm going to message him tomorrow because, like, it's been a couple weeks. So, like, okay, where is it? Because I want to plan my week around it, you know.
Flux, Jarrod, did you tell us what amps you used on the Night Terrors Mezza Barber Trinity, EVH Stealth?
Yes. So on the website, everything is listed. So yes, the Night Terrors is the EVH Stealth Red channel for rhythm and lead, and the Mezza Barba for rhythm. That's what I did on that, and I thought the guitar tone was insane. I think that and the guitar tone for City Lights are my favorite tones on the album. And City Lights was the Savage Channel 4 with the Kraken. And that was just such a great combination. Both me and TJ were like, dude, this tone is sick, you know, and that's his favorite tone on the album. So those amps meshed really well.
All right, we're caught up. Do you want to play something?
Yeah, I'm not feeling super confident tonight because I haven't played much this week. I've been doing other things. So let me see if I can find an easy one. Where's an easy one? Do I have any easy ones? I really don't anymore, do I? Everything's kind of difficult now. Let me do Out of Nowhere because
there you go.
I think I can. I've been playing that one more than anything else lately live. So, all right, 1 second here, guys.
we're back.
All right. Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
Good job.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to really do a lot of adjustments tonight either on anything. So I usually bump up the bass and a little bit of the resonance on my captures on the Tonex. I did it, and while we were live here on the rhythm, but not on the lead. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm digging this pedal. It's been a while since I played it, and I'm gonna order a new reamp box so I can do some more captures. I got to get a new one. So I was borrowing Jay's, so I'd get that back to him, and now I got to get a new one. So I already know which one I'm getting too. I can't wait to get that thing.
Flux says Tonex captures sound really great tonight. Captures
Thank
over
you.
models for sure. It's amazing how capture devices can capture the soul and feel of a particular amp in a way that a model just doesn't do.
Thank you. No, you're right. I very much prefer captures. The one thing that comes pretty close, though, is the Fender ToneMaster Pro. When I tried that out, I was shocked at how good it sounded and felt. I was like, damn, this thing's actually really cool. I really hope they send me one because I want to do some more videos with it and some comparisons. So I talk about that as well tomorrow. So yeah, that unit is, I think it's got a pretty good future, especially if they add capturing to it. If they do that, that's going to be my favorite unit, man. Holy crap.
Paul Smith had to go. Have a good night, Paul.
Have a good night, Paul.
Tony
Thanks for hanging.
Krozik, thank you for reminding everybody to thumbs up. You can X out of the live chat, hit the like button, and then go right back into the live chat. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Please do the thumbs up. It does help the algorithm, believe it or not. It really freaking does. Man, I'm trying to see
Was
if
there
there's
anything else that we were supposed to talk about tonight? You planned to talk about?
What's on the thumbnail? I can't remember.
I didn't see. Remember the thumbnail was. I wonder if it's on Facebook.
Yeah, let me look.
I'm looking. Tonex Ultimate Brutal Pack demo and Tonex and HF. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. Just as far as discussion goes. Yeah, I've had a busy week, so like dealing with the album and stuff, and the video, all the website stuff, work, and I had some other stuff going on this week too. I can't even remember what it was, but yeah, and I was sick as hell the other day, so that sucked. So yeah, it's been a crazy week, so I haven't really had much time to prep for things or whatnot, but I am grateful for everyone who's purchased the album and the preset packs and stuff like that too. Seriously, guys, it really means a lot. It really freaking does. I'm used to putting out albums and like 5 people buy it. I got boxes of CDs in that room over there. It was back before I started YouTube, and thank God for this channel because it's really helped, And I got a ways to go before I pay, for the album, before I make my money back. But I do appreciate people getting it, and I really do think you'll enjoy it. I mean, there's a lot of good music on there, some good shredding, great production. I love the production we did on it, and changed things around a little bit on the songs, and I put forth my best effort on this album. So and TJ did too, and so did John. The bass player on this album is insane. John's amazing. So anything.
We wanted to work with him for a long time.
Yeah, he's definitely the best bass player we know. The guy's incredible, and he wrote some amazing stuff. So yeah, cue in on that stuff too. I think you'll like it. I mean, there's just a lot to offer there, especially coming from him. And then she sings on it too.
The last song.
Yep, the best one. Yeah.
Save the best for last.
Exactly. So she sang on it and did a really good job. So yeah, I'm just real happy. I'm already writing on some new stuff for the next one, and I got some stuff that didn't make it on this one that'll go on the next one as well. So really looking forward to that.
Let's see. Flux says, my real question about the Fender ToneMaster is how much RAM is used to run the graphics of the amp effects on it.
That's a good question. There's probably a fair amount of it. I mean, it's a pretty powerful unit, I know they have a lot of DSP room on there. So, yep. I'm sure the graphics are eating up some of that, but they sure do look prettyful.
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 Flux, what are the tunings used on the album backing tracks?
Oh, good question. So, B standard on 7-string, and then drop. What is it? Drop A. Half step down, drop A. I think on the rest of it. Drop A or drop G. What is it? Hang on.
Is it
Drop G sharp. Yeah.
G sharp, I feel like.
Yeah, drop G sharp. Yep.
Martin Hensley, Jarrod, do you have WhatsApp?
No, I keep hearing about that, but I don't have it. Do you know what it is?
Is it connected to Snapchat?
I don't know.
WhatsApp? Is that the one where you can like ask anonymous questions or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna be working with a little bit of ChatGPT soon because I gotta do some work with that. But that's the closest thing to new stuff I've been messing with lately.
Nope, I'm too old. I don't know. I have to ask my kid.
I have pen and paper.
Yeah,
That's
honestly my favorite.
It is. She still writes stuff down on a
paper
calendar.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have a book calendar
I
in
always
my
rag
purse.
on her about it.
Oh, go. Jeff Hirschberg, what gauge of strings do you use for drop A on a 6-string?
6-string. I don't know because I'm using 7s, but I use 10s. So I used but on a 6-string, if you're taking that E down to an A, gosh, I don't know, man. You probably have to get 11s, maybe. Probably have to get some bridge cables. You know, because I got a C sharp standard 6-string upstairs, drop C sharp standard, and that's got 11s on it, and they're heavies. So, yeah, that's what I'm using on that.
Apparently, it's some sort of a text app.
Oh, okay. It's a text app. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of it. And I'll tell you, there's just so many things. There's so much tech out there. It's just after a while, you're like, I can't keep up with it all. I even have people like, hey, you should advertise on these 27 different platforms. I'm like, dude, I can't have hard enough time just keeping up with what I'm using.
We need to hire a young person to do all the things.
Yeah, as long as they're not weird. Yeah.
Buck says, looking forward to tomorrow's video. I'll be watching it as soon as I get to the studio on Tuesday. Your videos really help me get excited to work on stuff.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad to know that. I really am, because I work hard on them, and it's good to hear that people enjoy them. That's the kind of stuff that puts the fuel in my tank, you know? Like, if I know people are waiting for something and they're counting on me to, you know, throw a video up there and stuff, it makes me want to really come down here and do them, you know? It's very encouraging, so I appreciate that.
Jeff says, yes, that's why I asked that you used a 7-string. Makes sense. I use 12s on my 6-string, but I also play as if the guitar is a percussion instrument.
Ah, yeah. Yep. Yeah, definitely you got to use those big fat bridge cables on lower tunings for sure.
Martin wants to know how he can text you. You can message him through Facebook.
Or you can email me.
Or email.
Yeah, you can email me. Yep. Yep, you can feel free to do that. I think we have emailed a few times, if I remember correctly. So, but my email's right in the description of the video. It's in there.
Tone Wars Facebook page messages him directly too.
Yeah, yep, you can do that too. Yep, Tone Wars Facebook page. Yep, absolutely.
We're all caught up. It's 8:22. Do you want to play another song, or do you want to end it?
What do I have? Yeah, I'm starving, to be honest with you. I am really freaking hungry. So we got to get those steaks on the bobby and get some cooking done. I am really hungry. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go cook.
All right.
So guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. And sorry for I'll talk about it tomorrow on a lot of these topics, but I just, want to...
You spent a lot of time shooting the video.
I spent a lot of time shooting and editing that video, and I'm like, but it'll be up tomorrow. I'll have it ready for you guys, and look forward to seeing your comments in that as well. And I will be I'm hoping to do that Meshuggah episode this week, And I got some other stuff cooking as well, so I'm looking forward to getting those episodes done for you guys. So I'll get those done as soon as I can. But anyways, always a pleasure hanging out with you guys. Again, congrats, Jeff. Wait a minute. Martin. Just talking to Jeff, and I'm getting all my people mixed up here. I'm sorry. Congrats, Martin, on all that. You know, beating cancer and all that. I mean, that is just freaking killer, dude. That is really awesome. I'm so happy for you.
Don't waste it. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Do all of the things.
Yeah, man. Do it all. You just got, like, you won the lottery, you know, the rest of your life. I mean, that is just amazing, dude. So that is awesome.
Do all of the good things.
Yeah, you can tell I'm fading. I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
My brain isn't working. But, again, thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it. And like I always say, every day's a gift.
And thank you for spending part of yours with us. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next Sunday.
You got it, guys. God bless you, and we'll see you all very